This week is Parshas Shelach, and the Torah tells us the story of the Meraglim, that Klal Yisrael sent spies into Israel. And of course, is this big famous question, why didn't the Jews trust Hashem after they saw miracles in Egypt, they saw Kriyas Yamsuf, they received the Torah directly from Hashem, and they saw everything Hashem does it for them, and it's good. Why, when it came to the land of Israel, suddenly they became skeptic? So, the Baal HaTanya, Reb Shneur Zalman Schneerson, the first Lubavitcher Rebbe, said an amazing word on this whole Meraglim thing. He says, when Klal Yisrael was in the desert, they lived an extreme glorious life. They received man every day. They received food from heaven. That means they didn't have to go to work. And they didn't have to wash their clothing, it says in Medrash. And it says also they were Dor Daya, the Dor that they had knowledge that we can comprehend, not even a slightest, nothing to how big Klal Yisrael was that time, what kind of big madraga they were. So they were literally sitting all day, learning and davening and serving Hashem. And it was like heaven on earth. We have heard the expression heaven on earth. That was literally heaven on earth. So when Klal Yisrael were living that, and then they heard, oh, we're going to go into this land and we're going to have to work the fields, they didn't like the idea. Like, what's so bad to stay here in the desert? We're serving Hashem here. We're learning, we're davening. Why in the world do we need to go to the land of Israel and work the land? Go back to all the hard work. So that when it says afterwards that the Meraglim came back and they gossiped on Israel, they said that Israel is not a good land, then Hashem made them stay in the desert for 40 years. So the Baal HaTanya says, it's not that it was a punishment. That's what the Jews wanted. That's what Klal Yisrael wanted, is to stay in the desert, because they liked it over there. But the next generation had to go in, and they had to start working the field. You know why? So says the Baal HaTanya, because we were created to serve Hashem. And how are we supposed to serve Hashem? To do what the Torah tells us to do, not just to sit and learn all day. We're supposed to do what the Torah tells us to do. And the Tanya itself uses the slang of Dira b'tachtoinam, that Hashem created the world that it should have a place of dwelling in tachtoinam, in the lowest place. And our job, our purpose on this world is to be in this lowest spot and elevate it. And how do we do this? By going to work and being honest. Because when a person goes to work and you do business, you have challenges of stealing, challenges of lying, challenges of trying to undermine and doing all kinds of horrible things to other people, and all kinds of other challenges to do everything that the Torah tells you not to do. And that is precisely what we are here, to be in those challenges and fight against our Yetzer Hara and overcome it and be stronger. And that's how we create a Dira b'tachtoinam. So if Hashem wanted we should just sit and learn all day, He could have let us stay in Gan Eden. Why did He created this world? Why did He put us here? That we should have the challenges. And most challenges that a person goes through, the person goes through when they go to work. So that's why the Jews couldn't stay forever in the desert, because we are here to create a Dira b'tachtoinam, to go through challenges, to face the challenges, and become stronger than the challenges. So let's strengthen ourselves and realize that every time a person goes through challenges in life, which ultimately happens all the time. And a lot of times people find themselves in extreme difficult challenges or very, very challenging challenges of doing horrible things. You should just know that that is precisely the purpose of why the world was created and why you were created. Because you're stronger and Hashem trusted you, so He gave you the challenges and He knows that you could overcome the challenges. So don't think it's just a random coincidence. No, it's not a random coincidence. That is your purpose on this world. Have a wonderful day.